Russia launched a drone attack on Ukraine that injured 7 people in the Black Sea port of Odesa, 2 of them children, and also targeted Kyiv, the capital, Ukrainian military officials said early on Tuesday. Several residential buildings in Odesa were damaged and caught fire, said Ola Kuiper, governor of the Odesa region. In Kyiv, air defense systems destroyed incoming drones, said Serhiy Popko, head of the Kyiv military administration. Volodymyr Zelensky, Ukraine's president, said legislation passed by the U.S. House of Representatives and awaiting Senate approval had clarified that Ukraine would be receiving the longer-range version of Nytimes, Army tactical missile systems, that it has long sought. Nytimes is highly prized by the Ukrainian army for its firepower, speed of deployment and accuracy, but Ukraine has so far been restricted to a version that can only fire 165 kilometers, 102 miles. Newer versions can fire about 300 kilometers. Nytimes can be launched from the similarly prized HIMARS system already supplied by the U.S. to Ukraine. A White House statement confirmed that Biden told Zelensky that his administration will quickly provide significant new security assistance packages to meet Ukraine's urgent battlefield and air defense needs as soon as the Senate passes the National Security Supplemental and he signs it into law. Zelensky said he thanked his U.S. counterpart, Joe Biden, for support and leadership in a phone conversation on Monday. Rishi Sunak has promised the UK's largest ever military support package for Ukraine as he warned that Vladimir Putin would not stop at the Polish border if Russia won the war. The UK plans to give vital equipment to Kiev including 400 vehicles, 1,600 weapons, and 4M rounds of ammunition, as well as an additional £500 million in military funding, taking the total to £3 billion this financial year. European ministers said they were looking urgently at how to provide more air defense to Ukraine but stopped short of concrete pledges to supply the Patriot systems that Kyiv values most. Meeting in Luxembourg, foreign and defense ministers from the EU said the U.S. House of Representatives vote to approve a Ukraine aid package at the weekend should not lead to any complacency on their part. Since Kyiv began a push for more Patriots in recent weeks, Germany has been the only EU country to pledge an extra battery. Officials have said it is hard for countries to part with Patriots as they are an integral part of national defenses. A Russian missile strike that broke in half a 240-meter-high television tower in Kharkiv on Monday is part of a deliberate effort by Moscow to make Ukraine's second-largest city uninhabitable, Volodymyr Zelensky has said. The northeastern city of 1.3 million people lies 30 kilometers, 18 miles from the Russian border. Communications officials said they were working to restore the television signal, urging residents of the city and region without digital television signal to use cable or online television or the radio. Ukraine's military said it was still in control of the village of Novomykhailivka, 40 kilometers, 25 miles southwest of the Ukrainian city of Donetsk, which Russian forces earlier claimed to have captured. Russia said on Sunday that its forces gained territory near the key battleground of Chasiv Yar in East Ukraine, taking control of Bogdanivka, a small village less than 3 kilometers northeast of the town. Poland is ready to host nuclear arms if NATO decides to deploy them in the face of Russia reinforcing its armaments in Belarus and Kaliningrad, the Polish president, Andrzej Duda, said in an interview published on Monday. If our allies decide to deploy nuclear arms on our territory as part of nuclear sharing, to reinforce NATO's eastern flank, we are ready to do so, Duda said in an interview published by the Fact Daily.